Hi, I'm Michael LaFosse from the Origami Dough Studio, and this project is the American Shad. This is an origami fish which I've designed for two reasons. Number one, in dollar bill origami, there are very few fish, even though American bills are green, and the American Shad is probably not represented anywhere at all in the origami repertoire. It's an important fish, and here in the Northeast where I'm from, they come in the springtime. It's a nice sign of the spring. It's the largest herring in North America. So you're going to begin with a regular dollar bill, the black printing side facing up. I'm going to use a larger bill for demonstration purposes. Fold in half, bottom edge to top, matching the long edges, and unfold. The right side, fold the top and bottom corners over so that one edge of the triangle flap aligns with the crease. So now we have a triangular area, and the longest edge of that triangle is going to be the hinge to flip the triangle over and fold. We need a measuring mark halfway across. So fold the square corner of the triangle to touch the middle of its hypotenuse, which is the edge opposite the square corner, and unfold. We have a crease here, and this level is going to be the place where we can mount and fold the paper behind, like this. It's a good idea to flip the paper over and fold from the other side to be able to see what you're doing and make sure the sides are lined up. And we need to flip the paper over anyway. Notice this V-notch. That's going to be our pivot point. So put your thumbnail there and grab this lower area by opening the layers. The fold that you're going to make has to line up with the folded edge that's already there. And the raw edge, which comes over the front of all, has to align with this folded edge, like this. And you'll get a long flat triangle. So notice the pivot point was here. This folded edge travels in alignment there. And we have this nice triangle with all the edges agreeing. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Once again, there's your pivot point. Put your thumbnail there. Lift up and open the corner, pivoting at that point, and moving the corner up and over. Then squash fold. And these are going to be the pectoral fins. Take the back edge and fold it into alignment with this little crease you can see here. I embossed the area for the crease. And then flip the paper right over, and you'll have that little fin pointing forward, but underneath. Same thing back here. Back edge right along this edge here, which you can define by burnishing. Here's the shape, and then just flip the flap over. Now let's make the front where the mouth is a small short line segment straight across. And mount and fold the whole thing in half so that the pectoral fins and the fish's head show on the outside. You'll see the little curlicue on a $1 bill will give you the eyes. There's some interesting folding techniques in this model, and I particularly like how the tail is developed. You're going to fold into alignment with the bottom edge. The vertical folded edge of that triangle gets folded to the longest folded edge. We have a new folded edge here, and we're going to use that as a guide to mount and fold the paper to the back, like this, right along that folded edge. And when you do that, this corner will point straight down. Use the back edge of the shape to fold to the bottom edge, pivoting this way, aligning that back edge to the bottom, and fold all the way up. So now we can see the shape of the fish developing. Unfold all of the paper in the back. And if you wish, you can take a moment to reverse each crease. It will actually help you with the folds that we're about to produce. Just take a moment to turn valleys into mountains and mountains into valleys, making them flexible. We're going to inside reverse fold most of this, and we're going to use the longest creases first. To do an inside reverse fold, we have to open the paper from the top, push the center spine down inside, and let the long edges of folded paper guide you for the placement. So you see, we've reversed it and the paper layers went inside. Mountain fold along this edge, there's already a crease there, to bring this part of the tail up and inside, like that. It's a neat little maneuver. And if you've made your creases flexible, this will work really well. So it's going to be a valley fold here and a mountain fold there, just swiveling up inside. Here's the shape. Now let's bring this layer up on top. Notice I'm making a mountain fold on the middle crease here, and I'm folding in half the bottom part of this tail right here. We're going to be tucking this triangle flap inside, and we need to make it fit. So you can fold this little square corner in front, or for neatness sake, fold it behind, but make sure it has the profile of the back edge. And now we can tuck this right inside. So that's a really neat origami fishtail, and the folding sequence is pretty nice. And now the last little bit is to make these pectoral fins point backwards. So simply reach inside and bend them backwards, folding like this. So there's one. Let's do the other one to match. And there we have the American shad. In New England, it's an important sports fish and delicious eating as well.